Workers aged 18 to 24 are 129% more likely than those over 65 to worry that artificial intelligence will make their job obsolete. That statistic should tell you something is deeply wrong. Meet Jordan. He's 26, lives in Columbus, Ohio, graduated 3 years ago with a marketing degree, student debt, $42,000, current salary, $48,000 as a digital marketing coordinator. After rent, loans, and living costs, he saves $300 monthly. His company just announced an AI content system that handles 60% of his workload. So what's happening here? Are we creating a generation with skills that machines do better and cheaper? What happens when entry-level training positions vanish? And does this matter if new jobs emerge elsewhere? As of early 2025, 14 million jobs worldwide have been lost to AI-driven technologies. But the real story is where that displacement concentrates. Entry-level positions are being eliminated in ways that fundamentally break career ladders. Companies reduced new graduate hiring by 25% in 2 years. These aren't freezes. These positions no longer exist because algorithms now do what junior employees used to learn. Here's the paradox. We're creating new jobs while destroying the positions that trained people for those jobs. By 2030, 85 million jobs will be displaced, but 97 million new roles will emerge. Sounds positive until you realize 77% of these AI-related positions require master's degrees and 18% need doctoral degrees. The latter isn't missing rungs. Someone removed the bottom third and made the remaining ones require credentials costing years and tens of thousands of dollars. For Jordan, this isn't economic theory. The marketing coordinator role was his stepping stone. Spend 2 years learning the basics, then move to strategy, maybe management. But if AI handles most coordinator work, why keep the position long enough for anyone to use it as training? The typical advice is upskill, learn to work with AI, develop complementary capabilities. That's not wrong, just incomplete in ways that make it nearly useless. The skills gap isn't about knowledge, it's about access, time, and the catch-22 of needing experience to get jobs that give you experience. 41% of employers plan to reduce workforces due to AI in 5 years, but 96% using AI will favor candidates with hands-on AI experience. That's a brutal trap. You need AI experience to get hired for AI jobs, but can't get experience without an AI job. And entry-level positions where you learned on the job, those are being automated first. Jordan sees this directly. His company offers optional AI training. Outside work hours, no guarantee it saves his job. He's attended 2 sessions. They're helpful, but teach him to use a system designed to reduce headcount in his department. The economics are straightforward. Why pay $48,000 annually for social posts when an AI subscription costs $2,000? The automation doesn't need to beat Jordan at everything. Just be good enough at most tasks to make him redundant. Jordan spends evenings learning skills that might increase his value or might just train his replacement. AI displacement isn't isolated. It's hitting a generation already economically vulnerable compared to parents. Workers in their 20s and 30s face wage stagnation, multiple economic crises, unprecedented student debt, and housing costs that redefine financial security. Now add AI disruption. 49% of Gen Z job seekers believe AI reduced their education's value. Jordan spent 4 years and $42,000 on credentials, supposed to open doors. But those doors lead to positions being automated or requiring additional credentials he can't afford. The math gets ugly. Jordan's monthly loan payment, $380. Rent, $1,200. After everything, $300 breathing room. That's supposed to cover emergencies, let alone home savings or more education. If Jordan loses his job, he's 2 months from financial crisis. And jobs he qualifies for? Same risk categories that brought him here. This creates a liquidity trap for human capital. Jordan needs to invest in new skills to stay employable, but can't afford to stop working to develop them. And even if he could, no guarantee today's skills won't be automated tomorrow. Previous generations took entry-level jobs, worked hard, learned on the job, and climbed toward middle-class stability. That social contract assumed the ladder would be there for Jordan's generation. The ladder gets pulled up while they're climbing it. If Jordan continues his current path, the trajectory is clear. In 18 months, his company completes AI integration. The marketing department restructures 3 junior positions eliminated. Maybe Jordan survives the first round, but the next efficiency improvement is coming. Unless he pivots hard, now his company isn't just implementing AI for content, They're expanding AI-driven logistics optimization and need people working at the operations technology intersection that requires data analysis familiarity, basic machine learning understanding, and ability to bridge technical teams and business stakeholders. Jordan lacks these skills, but he could acquire them through online courses, company training, and aggressive networking. It means nights and weekends for 6 months. Essentially 2 jobs, his current one and retraining himself. But it's possible. The question is whether possible equals fair or sustainable. Jordan took the leap. 8-month data analytics bootcamp, $4,000 on a credit card, weekends with Python tutorials and algorithm basics, every optional training session, volunteered for AI implementation projects. 6 months after restructuring announcement, Jordan transferred to AI operations coordinator. He translates between machine learning engineers and operations managers, answering why algorithms route shipments certain ways, how to adjust parameters for seasonal patterns. New salary, $54,000, 12% more, barely covering bootcamp costs with interest. He's not more secure long-term, just moved from one at-risk category to another not yet automated. Those 6 months of evening study, good for maybe 5 years before AI makes portions of his new job redundant. But Jordan gained time, another few years before reinventing himself again. In an AI-reshaped economy, that's increasingly what success means. Not climbing to security, but running fast enough that automation doesn't catch you. The real question isn't whether Jordan succeeded. It's whether an entire generation can sustain that pace indefinitely. This is the pattern now. Entry-level positions evaporate. New jobs emerge higher with steeper requirements. Young workers scramble, acquiring whatever skills haven't been automated, taking debt and sacrificing free time to stay employed at roughly the same economic level parents reach with less effort. Every few years, the cycle repeats with new technology and demands. AI displacement isn't creating a literally useless generation. People like Jordan work harder than ever, learn faster than previous generations, adapt to conditions changing quarterly rather than decadally. But they are creating the first generation, where working hard and following rules doesn't lead to the security it used to promise. Where get education, work hard, build career became get education, work hard, constantly retrain, hope you're valuable enough to keep. Whether we see this as personal failing, policy failing, or a technological progress cost will decide if the next generation's story resembles what their parents expected, or whether Jordan's experience becomes the new permanent middle-class condition. Employed, educated, exhausted, and perpetually one automation wave from starting over. So what do you think? Is this a personal failure, a policy failure, or just the price of progress? Let me know in the comments below. And if you want more analysis on how AI is reshaping the economy, consider subscribing.